Welcome to my Growing Up Sucks Part 3 rant. More things I'm going to be talking about that sucks about growing up. I gotta talk about this one. When getting your wisdom teeth removed. You people know about the wisdom teeth, one of the three molars that shows up between the ages of 17 and 25. It affects other teeth as they develop, becoming impacted or, quote, coming in sideways, unquote. Some people won't have to get their wisdom teeth taken out as long as they have fully come in and doesn't cause pain. If your wisdom teeth are not fully coming in, and whether they are in pain or not, you're going to have to get them removed immediately. Especially if your mouth isn't wide enough, you will need to get your wisdom teeth removed now. Otherwise, as you get older, you will experience so much agony pain. Not to mention, it can be hard to brush your back tooth if you don't have a wide mouth. That can cause you to get cavities along with an infection. I'm one of those wisdom teeth victims who needs them removed, although I have not experienced any pain. My oral surgeon appointment is on December 7th, another 5 weeks from now, thank goodness. Yeah, that sounds fun, right? Yeah, until it's over. What also sucks after surgery is over, your cheeks may get puffy. You need medication just in case you experience pain. You have two options to have the surgery while awake or while you're asleep. It's obvious everyone will go for the second option since it will be over quick once you wake up. I mean, who on earth wants to have their wisdom teeth removed while experiencing pain when awake? The one male oral surgeon said I need to recover for 3 days from work, which is no problem since I only work on Fridays. But for the entire week, I can only eat soft food like pasta, spaghetti, soup, etc. Can't eat anything crunchy like potato chips, fried chicken, etc. I mean, at least it's only for a week. It's not like it's 2 weeks or for like 2 months, because if that was for all of us, I believe we would truly lose it. F wisdom teeth, F oral surgery, mostly F the pain. I would like for you guys to wish me luck. I would also like for anyone to share your experience of getting your wisdom teeth removed, if you already have, along with your reaction to it. Next thing, responsibilities. So many responsibilities. And if you're like Cyborg and Beast Boy from the Teen Titans Go episode, staring at the future, I know for a fact that you will be freaked out when hearing that word. And you really can't blame them. I mean, those two were freaked out. I especially like the part when Raven almost said the whole responsibility word. When she was almost done saying it, oh man, I lost it when Cyborg was like, "Don't you say that word. Don't you say that word." and him and Beast Boy just started freaking the hell out and started running away. Oh my goodness. I ain't mad at you, Cyborg. I ain't mad at you. Get her, Cyborg. You stop Raven from saying the entire word. Oh man, that was a hot mess. Yeah, but responsibilities really aren't that cracked up to be. I mean, so many responsibilities you have to do. I mean, in a way, it is understandable. Some of them can be fine, but some of them can still drive you crazy. And most of them are just too much. Make sure you get to work at 4 o'clock p.m. Make sure you arrive at your grandmother's party at 3 p.m. No excuses. You can't be on other people's time. You have to make sure you do this, do that. When becoming parents and having children, you'll have your hands full, plus more responsibilities on you when you become a parent. Oh boy. If that's not stressful enough, I don't know what is. Make sure to drop Susie off at the daycare before you go to work. Make sure you pick her up after work is over. Drop the children off at soccer practice. What else sucks about growing up is that people tend to worry about their looks. Also trying to look their best. When you were kids, you didn't have to worry about your appearance. You didn't have to worry about what you were wearing. Once you get older, especially when you get older, when you hit puberty, all the way up to adulthood, people may feel insecure and worried about their appearance the most, and definitely their body image. They are afraid of being judged by men and women, worried about the pimples and scars on their faces, making sure their hair looks perfect just to impress men and women. By the way, I love this quote right here. It says, if you judge a book by its cover, you might miss out on an amazing story. So if you don't want to miss out, then why don't you give the amazing story a chance? Afraid of being rejected when people say, wow, you're so thin, you might want to get something to eat. And don't give me that I have a condition that causes me to not put on some weight excuse. Nice man titties. Now all you're missing is a bra. God, you're so fat. Lay off the food for a while. Not to mention women who desperately wish for a thigh gap just to be considered beautiful, to be accepted in society. You know, you probably have women that are like, oh, I'm unattractive. I don't feel beautiful without a thigh gap. I must get a thigh gap just to impress someone. If I don't have a thigh gap, I'm worthless. I'm nothing. I'm not beautiful. I need a thigh gap. All I want is a thigh gap. Please, please, please. But that's messed up to worry about those things when older. And women don't need a thigh gap to be beautiful when you already are. You can still be beautiful without a thigh gap. A thigh gap isn't necessary. Just feel beautiful and love your body the way it is, regardless if you have a thigh gap or not, women. Please do that. It means so much to me, and I really appreciate that. Another thing that sucks about growing up, your metabolism changes, which means you won't be able to eat the certain snacks and junk food like you always did when growing up. The cells in your body get older and don't absorb certain nutrients as well. Our metabolism starts slowing down as you get older. It doesn't drastically drop until possibly at the age of 40. But even if you're not in your 40s yet, it just starts to slow down on you. No, I don't want our metabolism to slow down. Why can't it stay the way it is? That's some bull crap. Maybe people can still have a high metabolism if they eat whatever they like, but get plenty of exercise. After all, some people as they get older may not be as active like they used to, especially when it comes to work and if they happen to have a family, etc. Let's not forget judgment. When becoming adults, people will judge you more based on the things you do and like, especially when it comes to something from your childhood. If you go out in public dancing and skipping in a tutu at the mall, people will judge you and look at you like something is wrong with you, like only little girls and teen girls are supposed to be wearing that. So no need for you to be wearing that tutu since you're all grown up. Probably have a little kid saying, Mommy, why is that lady wearing a tutu? Is she weird? Is she okay? You just want to go over there and pinch that child for saying that, even though that child doesn't know any better. Still, why did you have to say it like that? If that adult person wants to wear that tutu, then by all means, let that person wear it. If a woman wants to go out one day dressing as Starfire for the sake of fun and cosplaying, then by all means, go ahead and rock that Starfire outfit. Let's not forget adults being judgmental for you still enjoying cartoons, video games, coloring, just things that you still enjoy since your childhood. It doesn't matter. Kids, teenagers, adults around your age like your friends, cousins, even older adults, maybe your grandparents. God forbid your own parents, your own family in general. I guess it doesn't matter since they're just like everyone else that is not a part of your family. People will judge you regardless if they're family or not. Heck, you probably have somebody judge you saying that you're too old to be playing with puzzles. Oh, and not to mention, going back about people judging others based on their appearance. My grandfather, God bless him, he tends to judge people and just point out the obvious about their weight. Like I remember one Friday when he was dropping me off to work, there was a man who was walking home from work, just mind his own business. I mean, he had a, round belly or whatnot. And then my grandpa said something about he's as fat as a pig. And then he said this to me. That wasn't right, was it? And I'm like, no. Why would you say that about the man? Okay, yeah, he has a round belly. So what? You don't know what he's going through. The man could probably be depressed. Or maybe he's going through something. Or maybe he's trying to lose weight, but he hasn't lost it yet. Or maybe he's happy with the way he is. Maybe he's fine with his round belly. I mean, a stomach is a stomach. I mean, I don't think my grandfather says that to be an a-hole or anything like that. I don't think that's the case. I guess he just points out the obvious for whatever reason. But either way, that would be nice if he would just keep it to himself. I mean, you don't have to just say that out loud or, just for the sake of it. What the heck? My 94-year-old grandmother is like that as well, who just turned 94, by the way. Today is her birthday. But she's like that as well. And my mom told me, I guess, the reason why she's like that is because, well, she's gone through a lot and she's older now. So I guess she feels that she has the right to say what she wants to say. And I guess she feels that she should be able to say that that person's fat regardless. I mean, she'll even say that to her own family members. Like, she doesn't even care. I mean, that's fine that, she got to say what she got to say. And yes, she's gone through a lot. But that doesn't mean you have to necessarily just say it out loud to people, especially the ones that you love and that are a part of your family. Really? I mean, I just think it's best for her to just keep it to herself. They don't notice their own weight. Of course they notice their own weight. Why wouldn't they? They have a mirror in their own house, for crying out loud. Come on. How about everyone stop judging adults for still enjoying things for their childhood or their body image? They're not bothering you. They're not doing anything wrong. Just because you grew out of certain things from your childhood or you grew out of your childhood in general doesn't mean everyone else has to. How about that? Anyways, this has been my rant on Growing Up Sucks Part 3. Of course, there will be a Part 4 because there's more stuff that sucks about growing up. So stay tuned for that whenever. All right, see ya.